Welcome back with another video on tryhackme.com. This is Zahin Nazir and we are doing SOC level 1. So before we continue, let's check our progress. We are a little bit behind. We need to complete this before 21st November. Our progress is 6% and today we're gonna go with the MITRE room. So before we continue, please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon to get notification whenever there is a new video uploaded on this channel. And also like the video if you like it. Before further ado, let's move on with the MITRE. So it will take 30 minutes to do it and it have medium difficulty. It have task 1 to task 9. So hopefully by the end of this video we'll be able to complete this room. This room will discuss the various resources MITRE has made available for cybersecurity community. Okay, so I have already opened my attack machine and it is available. So hopefully there is just information. I think they don't require you to do anything. Okay, let's move on. Introduction to MITRE. For those that are new to the cybersecurity field, you probably never heard of MITRE. Those of us that have been around might only associate MITRE with the CVEs, common vulnerabilities and exposure list, which is one resource you will probably check when searching for an expert for a given vulnerability. But MITRE researches in many areas outside of the cybersecurity for the safety and stability and well-being of our nation. These areas include artificial intelligence, health informatics, space security, to name a few. Awesome. This is new for me as well. Even though I'm a cybersecurity, I have done masters in cybersecurity from NYU. Still, this is new for me. For mitre.org, at MITRE, we solve problems for a safer world through our federally funded R&D centers and public-private partnership. We work across government to tackle challenges to this safety and stability and well-being of our nation. Okay, this is a very big responsibility considering everything. In this room, you will focus on other projects research that the US-based non-profit MITRE Corporation has created for the cybersecurity community, specifically attack, adversarial tactics, techniques, and common knowledge framework, Core, cyber analytics repository, knowledge base, engage, sorry, not a fancy acronym, defend, detection, denial, and disruption, framework, empowering network defense, AEP, attack, emulation plans. Let's dive in, shall we? Room updated July 1st, 2022. Okay, this is an old room, but it is okay to move forward. Basic terminology. Before diving in, let's briefly discuss a few terms that you will often hear when dealing with the framework. Threat intelligence, ATT. APT is an acronym for Advanced Persistent Threat. This we have discussed in previous rooms. Just check it out in the playlist. This can be considered a team group, threat group, or even country, nation, state group that engages in a long-term attacks against organizations and or countries. The term advanced can be misleading as it will tend to cause us to believe that each APT group all have some super weapon, i.e. a zero-day exploit that they use. That is not the case. As we will see a bit later, the techniques these APT groups use are quite common and can be detected with the right implementations in place. You can view FireEye's current list of APT groups here. Let's see what they have put forward for us. Okay, so we have APT 39, which is suspected attribution is from Iran. We have APT 35, target sectors are US, Europe, Middle East military and whatnot. We have APT 34, which is from Iran, APT 33, Iran, APT 41 from China, APT 40, China, again China. There are a lot, man, coming from China. they are doing something there. TTP is an acronym for tactics, techniques, and procedures. But what does each of these terms means? Tactics is the adversary's goal or objective. Technique is how adversary achieve the goal or objective. Procedure is how technique is executed. If this is not if it is not that clear now, don't worry. Hopefully, we are as you progress through each section, TTP will make more sense. Click on complete to continue. Attack framework. Awesome. What is the attack framework? According to the website, MITRE attack is a globally accessible knowledge base of adversary tactics and techniques based on real-world observation. In 2013, MITRE began to address the need to record and document common TTPs, tactics, techniques, and procedures that APT advanced persistent threat groups used against enterprise Windows networks. This started with an internal project known as FMS, Fort MIDI experiment, or whatnot. Within this project, selected security professionals were tasked to emulated adversary TTPs against a network, and data was collected from the attacks on this network. The gathered data helped construct the beginning pieces of what we know today as attack framework. The attack framework has grown and expanding throughout the years. One notable expansion was that the framework focused solely on the Windows platform, but has expanded to cover other platforms such as Mac OS and Linux. The framework is heavily contributed to by many sources such as security researchers and threat intelligence reports. Note that this is not only a tool for blue teamers, this tool is also useful for red teamers to see which TTPs they already know and which one they don't know, right? If you haven't done so, navigate to the attack website. Let's do that. Let me open it up here. So this website we must have visited like 1,000 times. Okay. In our career. But the information that the MITRE is also involved in some other areas was news to me. I have seen this website before and worked on it in some of the assignments. Across the top of the matrix, these are 14 categories. Each category contains the techniques an adversary could use to perform the tactic. The categories cover the 7-stage cyber attack lifecycle. Credit Lockheed Martin for cyber kill chain. So this is attack matrix version 11.2. You can see that under initial access there are 9 techniques. Some of the techniques have some sub techniques such as phishing. Okay, so let's see where is the initial access here. So we have phishing as well. Once I click on phishing, we have sub techniques as well. Spearheading attachment, spear-phishing link, spear-phishing via service, spear-phishing via voice. Okay. If you click on the gray bar to the right, a new layer appears listing the sub techniques. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. It does not do like this. Okay, let's click. Oh, okay. So you need to click on this bar, so this will be available. Awesome. To get a better understanding of this technique and its associated sub techniques, click on phishing. We have been directed to a page dedicated to techniques. A technique known as phishing and all related information regarding the technique, such as brief description, procedure, examples, and mitigations. Okay, let's do that. So we have these procedure examples, we have mitigations, like we can use antiviruses, OT, audit, network intrusion prevention, IDP, restrict website content, software configuration, user training, detection is like application logs, files, or network traffic. And these are the procedures: Axiom, Gold, Southfield, High Kit, and Royal. Okay. You can alternatively resort to using the search feature to retrieve all associated information regarding a given technique, sub-techniques, and a group. Okay. So if you just search the phishing, it will gather and load all the information through a search functionality. Okay, awesome. Plus, the same data can be viewed via the MITRE Attack Navigator. The Attack Navigator is designed to provide basic navigation and annotation of attack matrices. Something that people are already doing today is tools like Excel. We have designed it to be simple and generic. You can use the navigator to visualize your defensive coverage, and red blue team planning, the frequency of detected techniques, or anything else you want to do. So this is how they are doing it here. You can access the navigator view by visiting a group or a tool page. The attack navigator layers button will be available. Okay, so let's do that. Where is the navigator itself? What about if we just CTI group resources? Where is the navigator, man? This is the blog, this is the things. Okay, let's go with. What about the groups? Okay, we have it here. So let's go with ATT-41, which is from China, I think. And here is the attack navigator layer. I will just click on view. It is loading. All right, awesome. So for vulnerability scanning, they are using the Qnetics SQL injection. For credentials, they are using databases. For employee names, they are using something from the databases. Scan database, they are uses the Chinese website 44.su. The tools they are using, everything is there and highlighted as well in great detail. Awesome. Great work, MITRE. I like this one. Let's get acquainted with this tool. Click here to view the attack navigator for core Banach. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Let me close all other because I have a lot of tabs open. Okay, so I opened it. It's relatively using less tool set and services. On the top left, there are 3 sets of controls: selection control, layer controls, and technique controls. I encourage you to inspect each of the options under each control to get familiar with them. The question mark at the far right will provide additional information regarding the navigator. Okay. So this is the selection, this is the layer tool, and these are the we can export, we can filter, we can sort it out, we can do the color setup, we can show or disable, and we don't have anything in technique, and we have something in selection control as well. Okay. To summarize, we can use the attack matrix to map a threat group to their tactics and techniques. There are various methods to search. The search can be initiated. The questions below will help you become more familiar with the attack. It is recommended to start answering the question from phishing page. Okay. Note that this link is for version 8 of attack matrix. Okay. So this is version 8, or how we're gonna check which version we are using, but okay, let's go with the latest one. Beside the blue teamer, who else will use the attack matrix? Red teamer, purple teamer, or SOC manager? Red teams. Okay. What is the ID for this technique? Phishing. This is the ID that we are looking for. ATT&CK. Okay. Based on this technique, what mitigation covers identifying social engineering techniques? Mitigation for social engineering techniques. So this is mitigation is user training. Right, this is social engineering that we are looking for because it is our wise. Wait, search it out as well. Social. Yeah, it is social engineering. So mitigation is user technique training. Sorry. So user training is the mitigation. Awesome. What are the data sources for detection? Format source 1, source 2, source 3 with no spaces after commas. What are the data sources for detection? Data sources. Application log. Only. They're expecting more. Application logs. I think they are expecting more. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's go to the phishing. Okay. So we have application log, file, and network traffic. File, network, traffic. Okay, awesome. What groups have used spear-phishing in their campaigns? What group have used spear-phishing in their campaigns? So we have two. So how we gonna know which groups are using these techniques? This is the procedures. Platform is this one. Contributed is this. Okay, references are here. Adversary is sending email hiding. How I'm gonna know? I think these are the groups. Group 001, group 00115, and what is this S009? This is a software. Okay, and G is for group, so we have two groups then. Okay, so this is the Axiom group 72. What they are expecting? The Axiom is the first one. And let's go back. And the second group is using the gold south field. Okay. I think we are good. Yeah, okay. Based upon the information for the first group, what are their associated groups? What are their associated groups? Okay. So associated groups. Associated group description in group 72. Okay. What software is associated with this group that lists phishing as a technique? Software is technique. Let's go with phishing. It is HiCat. HiCat here. Awesome. What is the description for this software? What is the description for this software? Let's see. So I think this is the description they are looking for, or what? Is there any other description? I can see only this one, so I'm gonna copy paste this here. Awesome. This group overlaps slightly with which other group? So this is our group. Overlaps slightly with any other group. So this is the group we're looking for. Vanity group. Okay. How many techniques are attributed to this group? Techniques. Oh, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think 15. Awesome. Is there any other way to see how many we have? No. We actually need to calculate this. Let's see what was the hint, if there is any other way. Techniques only, no sub techniques. Okay. Let's move on to the core knowledge base. It is taking more time than what was anticipated. Okay. Core knowledge base, cyber analytics repository. The official definition of core is the MITRE cyber analytic repository is a knowledge base of analytics developed by MITRE based on the MITRE attack adversary model. Core defines a data model that is leveraged in its pseudocode representations, but also includes implementations directly targeted at specific tools like Splunk EQL in its analytics. With respect to coverage, Core is focused on providing a set of validated and well-explained analytics, in particular with regards to their operating theory and rationale. Okay, very thick language here. Instead of further attempting to explain what Core is, let's dive in with our newly acquired knowledge from the previous section. We should feel comfortable and understand the information that Core is providing for us. Let's begin our journey by reviewing this. Initial access. Let me close the previous one. So this is the Core MITRE Cyber Analytics repository, and it is available on a subdomain as Core. So this is what we need to review. Let's see what we need to have. Upon visiting the page, we are given a brief description of analytics, references to attack techniques, sub-techniques, and tactics. As we can see here, let's read it from here. Schedule tasks, file access. In order to gain persistent privilege escalation or remote execution, an adversary may use the Windows Task Scheduler to schedule a command to be run at a specified time, date, and even host. Task Scheduler stores tasks as files in two locations. C Windows Task Legacy or C Windows System 32 tasks. Accordingly, this analytics look for the creation of the task files in these two locations. So this is the technique they have mentioned. It is schedule task job, schedule task execution, persistent privilege escalation. We also provided with the pseudocode and a query on how to search for these specific analytics within Splunk. A pseudocode is a plain human-readable way to describe a set of instructions or algorithm that a program or system will perform. So this is Splunk search, Windows Task file creation, Splunk Sysmon native. This Splunk search looks for any files created under the Windows directory. So this is how they will look for. Index is equal to your sysmon index, event code is 11, image is not equal to C SVC host, target file is Windows system task, or target file name is Windows task and then some name. Note the reference to the sysmon. If you are not familiar with sysmon, check it out in the sysmon room. We'll just skip it and move forward. To take full advantage of core, we can view the full analytic list or the core navigation layer to view all the analytics. Full analytics list is like this. Implementation and applicable. Okay, let's check this out. So this is the full analytics list. This is also sortable. Awesome. In the full analytics list view, you can see what implementation are available for any given analytics at a single glance, along with what OS platform it applies to. So this is the core attack navigator. Let's go with the navigator here. Okay. So we have like the same, like it is highlighting and all these things. Good. Let's move forward. Let's look at another analytics to see a different implementation. Sure. Let's look at that. So this is about PowerShell basically. Okay. Under implementation, a pseudocode is provided and an EQL version of the pseudocode. EQL pronounced as equal, and it's an acronym for event query language. Event query can be utilized to query parts and organize sysmon event data. You can read more about this here. So this is the EQL version of it. Process where subtype.create and process is equal to name is equal to, this is the process name, and parent under the process under the name is SVC host. So this process WSM Pro V host will be started with the SVC host. To summarize, core is a great place for finding analytics that takes us further than the mitigation and detection summarizes in the attack framework. This tool is not a replacement for attack, but an added resources. Awesome. What tactics has an idea of this one? Let's search this out. Do we have the search? Okay. I'm gonna leave. We don't have search here. We don't have search here. So we don't have here as well. Analytics by technique. So this is TA. We don't have it here. Do we have a search functionality? I don't see this one. Maybe you can search it in here. Basically what I want to do is, this is the attack. Let's search here. So this is persistence tactic. It's available in attack.mitre.org. So what they are looking for basically, what tactics has an idea of this one. Persistence. Okay, but let me leave all of these. Okay, what is the name of the library? That is collection of 0 bro scripts. Name of the libraries. Let's search this out. Yeah. Zeek bro. So here is the Zeek, bro. We have here relevant indicator detected by bro Zeek. Let's go with this one. Install the process. Where is the bro Zeek? Zeek is here. Monitor for the creation of the WMI Win32 process class and method created to interact with the remote network shared with the server. Relevant indicator detected by bro Zeek is iWeb. Okay, but they are looking for a library. What is the name of library that is a collection of Zeek bro scripts? No idea already. Check the main page. Check the main page. Go with Zeek bro again. Okay, but where is the Zeek bro? Don't see Zeek bro there. Search it again. This is the process, this is the network, this is does preference that's like Zeek based attack and bit2 unfortunately and event assessments. I don't know which one to click on. Zeek. Okay, this is data component. Initial consists of a network such as capturing socket information with the source definition windows or Zeek con log. Okay, SAM or Zeek can be used to capture. Bro Zeek does not have an event for that. Bro Zeek. Let's search out on Google, maybe you'll find something. Bro Zeek. Machine is expiring soon. I don't know, guys, so I'm gonna search it out in Google on a different screen. Analytics source code libraries. Libraries bizarre. I searched it on the Google and found out that it is bizarre. What is the name of technique for running executables with same hash and different names? Check the full analytics list. Check the full analytics list, which is here. And now we need to find out with the same hash and different names. Hash. Yeah, here. Run executable with same hash with different names. What we need to have is, what is the name of the technique? Masquerading. Copy. Here we go. Examine core. Beside implementation, what additional information is provided to analysts to ensure coverage of this technique? Okay, let's search this out. Find, here it is, additional information. Okay, let's see. This is attack detection. This is pseudocode. What we are actually looking for. Look at very bottom of the page. Okay. Certification Windows 7. This is a test case. Unit tests. Unit tests. Okay. I think this is the additional information that we are looking for. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we have from task 1 to task right. So I'm gonna close for this video. Now once we come back, we will gonna start from task 5 to task 9. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Help us build the community. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any suggestions, please put it in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.